What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're gonna be jumping into the next one on our Nightwish journey. This is Weak Fantasy, live at Tampere, the lyric video. I'm excited. Although I will be honest, I've received a couple messages from people this morning after they saw this one on the list, and they said that it wasn't a song that they actually enjoyed. It wasn't a song that they liked. It some I don't know why. Like I'm not in there yet, but we'll find out. I did get some hate messages about it though. But this was coming at us via donation from M. Much love to you, M. Let's jump into this. Let's check it out together. Let's see. There's some people that do love it. There's other people that were excited to see it. So I want to see what the teeter totter back and forth is all about. Let's jump into it. Let's check it out. Let's go.
A storytelling breed we are.
Yeah, we are.
These stories given to us are filled with suffering, slavery, and the selfhood of a condescending ape. Every child is worth a better tale.
Yo. Whoa. Heavy. Okay, before we even get into this, I'm 100% certain at this point, it's not the music that the people dislike because this is hard and this is fire. So it has to be something to do with the content inside. We're going to try to catch, well, obviously it's a lyric video, so we're going to try to see what's up. We're going to try to see where as of 1 minute and 24 seconds in, I can't see anybody disliking this.
Stories given to us all are built with sacrifice and ropes of lust, dissonant choirs and downcast eyes, selfhood of a condescending ape. Behold the crown of a heavenly spire, forged in blood of those who defy. Kiss the ring, praise and sing. He loves your dwelling in fear and sin. Fear is a choice you embrace. God only true.
I can kind of see why some people probably don't like it. Behold, a heavenly spy. He wants you to do all of the bad things that you're doing, and he rivals in it. Well, we got to understand about the whole Nightwish journey. I'm thinking, because obviously we're on a bit of an angry one. We're on one that's discussing some topics that do trigger people. Religion triggers people across the world. It's just a simple thing. People don't like when you disrespect what their faith is, what they believe in, which I can totally understand and respect. But at the same time, we got to look at what Nightwish is. Nightwish isn't floor. Nightwish isn't you know what I mean? Nightwish is the music. Nightwish is the man behind the keyboard. Nightwish is Thomas. And it's his back and forth with himself. Every single song is a back and forth with himself. Every single song, a lot of them were bred right out of his depression, right out of his near suicide, right out of his heartaches and pain. Of course, there's going to be back and forth in there. A lot of Nightwish music talks about religion in other ways. We've heard that on the Human Nature album. We've heard that at a lot of different places, but we also got to think how many people out there have gone through something where they got angry with God, where they questioned God because of something bad happening to them. It happens. I think that it's totally acceptable that if this is something that he was feeling, he would incorporate it into the Nightwish story, whether you like it or not. Like, it's not about what you like, or it's not about him even necessarily tearing down a religion. So far, he said, fear is your choice, or they say fear is a choice you embrace. That's true. 100%. It's up to you. Straight up, religion across the board helps people cope with the fact that one day we're going to die, and one day we don't know what's going to happen. And you know what? If having some sort of faith, any kind of faith, whether that's faith in a creator, faith in a great spaghetti monster in the sky, faith in nothing at all, like, that's your choice. Whatever helps you feel more comfortable with moving on to that next eventual journey, because none of us are going to escape it. I don't see anything wrong with an angry song at God, considering that's a lot of people out there that have felt this. People that have had children taken away too young. People that have gone through shit. People that have seen things that they aren't supposed to see, that go like, hey, why? They go through something bad, and the first thing that they do, even the most religious people have sometimes gotten angry at God. I'm being as religious as I can. Why are you still doing this to me? So I don't see anything wrong with the back and forth between, oh, Nightwish used to talk about religion this, then they're talking about, this is all from chaos and turmoil. All of the songs are from some sort of chaos or turmoil or newfound love for the world and people. Like, the whole thing, I find is totally acceptable, 100%. Let's go. Let's jump this back since we paused for long enough. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
He loves your dwelling in fear and sin. Fear is a choice you embrace. You're only true. Tribal poetry. Witchcraft fell in your voice. Lost from fantasy. Filled with suffering and slavery, you live only for the days to come. Sharper trash of the upper caste, smiling mouth and a rotten head. Can drive the teeth of the scared. The storytelling breed we are. The starving crew with show off toys.
That was the creepiest floor face of all time.
We are the starving crew with show off toys. Fear is a choice you embrace. You're only true. Tribal poetry. Witchcraft fell in your voice. Lost from fantasy. Meritocracy. Every child worthy of austerity.
Let's go. Wah! do make some sense though. If we think about modern religion is a lot different than traditional religions. Modern religion has been translated and retranslated from original texts into something that fits with modern day. Modern religion has been turned into churches that are tax free, which then become churches that are used for the wrong purposes, for that money and greed purpose. There is a lot of stuff going on, from words into war of the worlds. There are so many wars fought in the name of religion. When do any of them really need to be fought? Are any of them really religious crusades? Are any of them really religious causes? Are any of them really that? Or are they just being called that? Or is that just the facade that's being thrown on them so that people follow them, so that people go that way? I can see some of where they're coming from, and I'm a believer. I see that though. I see that hypocrisy in modern religion and in the churches.
It's a war of the world. This one, we forsake with scorn. From lies, the strength of our love. Mother's milk, laced with poison for this newborn. Wake up, child. I have a story to tell.
Hey, Florida, you could tell me a story anytime. Hey, read me a bedtime story if you start like that. Yo, for a lyric, that's a hell of a lyric video, number one. I like seeing the whole live performance. I do understand why there are people out there that don't like that song because they read into the context of it. But if you read into the context of Nightwish, it should be a little bit more acceptable that sometimes people get angry. Sometimes people question God. It's happened even in the Bible out there for you believers. Biblical people who were godly people have gotten angry at God through the stories. We know this from reading. So I don't see anything wrong with a song about the same thing. It doesn't at all. I honestly, there's so many back and forth things when it comes to Nightwish. It doesn't bother me. And like I said, there is a lot of questionable activity. And there is a lot of hypocrisy in modern religion. If you've ever played that telephone game when you were a kid, and you know that after you've been say something and it's been translated a million times, it can also end up being the wrong kind of message that's being delivered. That's why, like, even in my own studies, I'll go back and I'll look as far back translation wise to the original text that I can actually understand. I don't read Greek, I don't read Arabic, I don't read any of that stuff. Like, no, like, you know what I mean? You just have to, I think in this case, instead of just saying I hate this song, We got to look at the song as a part of a greater picture that is the chaos that was his life. Once a shout out to the Nightwish Army for those of you that do show up for the video, that do enjoy this video. I apologize for the stops, but there were some things that needed to be said because there were quite a few people that really didn't even want me to do the reaction to this, which I didn't understand. I still don't understand it. It's literally nothing to get upset about. People are always going to disagree. People are always going to not. People are always just going to be thinking what people are always going to be thinking. And you just can't let that affect you. You can't let it offend you. You can't let it get involved in your walk. People would get angry at this, but then go listen to WAP on the radio. Like, let's balance out what we're really getting angry at here. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Check out one of my other videos up here. Subscribe right here if you want to see more content, possibly your content. Till the next one on Highly Combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.